Hey guys, how you doing? It's Digital LOBSTR here. Right, I found this on the web as I was looking through, and it's from the Atlantic Council, and they've got this kind of it's like an app where it shows countries that are developing CBDCs, which have launched, which are in pilots, which are research, which are inactive, and which are cancelled. So here it says status launched. Those are in this color. They're launched. The Bahamas have 10 of them, according to these. Nigeria have. They've launched Fabric. Wow. DLT, which is distributed ledger technology. Okay. Where's the other lot? Right, Eastern Caribbean, 7 countries. Okay. And Jamaica. Bahamas. Jamaica. And Nigeria. They've all launched their CBDC in pilot. Now this is going to be interesting. Sweden. Russia. No surprise there. Kurdistan. That has to be Ukraine. I would have thought that. That's probably the same part, the same. Saudi Arabia. So I did that already. Russia. China. They got one in pilot. Intermediate. Pilot. South Korea. Hong Kong. Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, and South Africa. Right, in development, let's have a look. We've got Canada, Belize, Venezuela, Haiti, Europe, I expect that includes us, Britain, Turkey, Eastern Mediterranean, 3 countries, Iran, Bhutan, yeah, that's with Ripple, we know that. And I would suspect a lot of these countries, India in particular, are all working with Ripple. They are reportedly have been working with Ripple, so we are going to see CBDCs, whether we like it or not. I think it's a question of Australia as well. Mauritius and Peru, forgot to mention those, Cambodia and Japan. Now, they're all major countries that are doing it. This is a site worth keeping an eye on to see how far along these projects come. Short video again today. We'll have some news on Ripple development and BIS. This is going to be really interesting in particular. No, actually, no, I'm not going to make it short. I'm going to do it now. Make life easier. Now, application for principles for financial market infrastructure to stablecoin arrangements. They're talking about CBDCs as well as stablecoins, I believe. And there's also the CPMI and IOSCO published final guidance on stablecoin arrangements confirming application of principles for financial market infrastructures. I did do a little bit of looking around as to what these acronyms stand for. The Bank for International Settlements Committee on Payments and Market Infrastructure, CPMI or CPI, and the International Organization of Securities and Commissions. I think that's that one. The CPMI is the Bank of International Settlements. They're all doing their thing with stablecoins, and this is something that I think people need to pay attention to. Recent developments in the crypto asset market have again brought urgency for authorities to address the potential risk of proposed by crypto assets, including stablecoins. More broadly, the market disruptions, while costly for many, were not systemic events, but they underline the speed with which confidence can be eroded and how volatile crypto assets can be. Such events could become systemic in the future, especially given the strong growth in these markets and the increasing linkages between crypto assets and the traditional finance. And this is by Sir John Conleaf. I actually spoke about him before in a previous video. So they're basically saying they need guidance. They need they're going to regulate stablecoins. And I think, and I said this before, it's a good thing to have the stable coins regulate, because a lot of people use these for on and off ramps. So if you have a pegged stablecoin pegged to something of value, whether it be gold, silver, or whatever it is, as long as it's pegged and it's truly pegged one for one, say $1 to $1, whatever it is, whether it's be a digital dollar backed by something, i.e. asset, gold, or asset, maybe gold, oil, whatever it is, whatever. As long as it's something tangible, hard, and it can't be manipulated, then we're going to have a better stable coin, and then we'll see what happens with the market. Because what happened with Tether, what happened with Terra Classic and all that kind of stuff actually made problems for the market, and we're seeing regulation. And I did say this in the previous video, we're going to see regulation come as a result of this, and they're moving fast. I mean, it's taken 3 months to get to this part. I think it's about 3 months since the crash of Stellar Lumens, and they're trying to rebuild that project, and I hear there's burnings going on with that, but we're moving forward. So people need to wake up to the fact that we are going to see regulations come into this space. It will make it easier for other people to get into this space as a result of that, because a lot of people are tentative, quite simply because of the lack of regulatory clarity. And that has an impact going forward on the market. And also that allows people to continue pushing out their scams and pushing out their horrible little, oh, you can get 3% here over 5 days, or whatever it is, whatever they do. Yeah, these things are going to become hopefully not so prevalent in the market, and people will start to rise up to the more genuine, backed businesses that have clarity, that have not fake ass certificates, but that are, trusted in the market and have real worth. Oh, how can I say it? Oh, backed by government. That's the only way I can say it, really. As long as they don't do their overreach with where governments are concerned, I think that's the only way to look at it. It has to be backed by something, but by government. It has to be, the government has to be involved in this, and it has to be regulation. At the end of the day, it has to be regulation for this whole thing to work. Otherwise, we're swimming up the paddle of the whatever, the lake or whatever it is without a paddle, or we're in the water, dead. Anyway, right, yeah, we're seeing things happen, so it's all good. I'm going to leave links in here so you guys can go and read about these things with the BIS and everything else is talking about, because it's better for you guys to read it. I mean, I will go ahead and this came out yesterday, I believe, yeah. The central bank liquidity bridges in cross-border payments. Now, the G20 cross-border payments program has identified funding costs and contributing to the high cost of cross-border payments. This particularly reflects the cost of banks' fragmented holdings of liquidity and collateral in different currencies across multiple jurisdictions. And this is where Ripple comes in. Ripple allows cross-border payments. Ripple allows an interoperable platform for these different jurisdictions to work with. I think once we have the rules and the regulations, and Ripple is out of this crap lawsuit, I think we will see a massive change in the market, and people will be surprised, because Ripple is the one that's going to go far in this space, and has been the most suppressed, and will have clarity, whereas the others don't at the moment. Not even ETH is secure where it is. It's not secure. 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 It's there's rumours coming out that could be well be a security, so people need to be aware of that. Yeah, I'm not saying don't go and get ETH. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just saying they need to hurry up with their moving forward with their upgrades, because it's looking more likely that they may get dragged over the coals. The price of ETH may go down a bit. As a result, I don't know. Well, we could have an event there. We could. I'm not saying that we will. Anyway, and that will definitely have an effect on all the other ETH-based assets that are out there. And there's an awful lot of money tied up in the ETH-based assets. You know, ETH was given an unfair advantage over Ripple, whereas Ripple was taken to court, which is, some say it's a good thing, some say it's a bad thing. I think it's probably a good thing in the long run, because at least then we'll have clarity in the market, and it will allow people to invest with confidence. We're waiting for the big boys to come in, and the only way the big boys are going to come into this market is when there is clarity. That's the only way. Anyway, you guys take care, don't get scammed, get regulated. Nothing I say or do is financial advice, but you know why I'm parking my pennies next to their dollars. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye.